Ricky, some opening comments, and we'll take questions.
Obviously upset about this loss. At some point in time, this team needs to grow up, and we need to find a way to mature and compete and win on the road. It's been a constant against good teams on the road that we're not even in the ball game. So we have our problems on the offensive end, and that's pretty apparent, but it is no excuse for us not being able to get stops. I feel like we're in a help situation all the time defensively, and when you're in a help situation all the time, you're going to have a bad closeout here and there. So we need to do a better job with individual defense, but our competitive nature and the competitive nature on our offensive end is really bad right now. I just think that right now we're open at the three-point line. Our guys feel like they have to shoot that three-point shot, and we don't make them. And so I thought we got unbelievable opportunities at the rim, and we didn't finish them. I thought we had a chance when they were up 11 at the half. If we'd have missed, we missed, I think, 4 front ends of 1-and-1, so that's 8 points right there. So you go down 3 instead of going down 11. So there's some opportunities we had, regardless of our ineptitude on offense at times, that we still have some opportunities to finish, wide open shot, and more important, to make free throws.
Coach, last time I talked to you in Tupelo, you said this team has to start feeling better about themselves. Regardless of a 1-point win or whatever, it's a dub. Do you feel like the confidence is there? Do you feel like they are starting to feel better about themselves and about this team?
Well, I don't know that for sure. I don't know if we've got to have some carryover the way we play at home to the way we play on the road. So, and to be honest with you, I think we have too much confidence because guys continue to take shots that they can't make.
Coach, when you prepare to defend Henderson, how much time are you able to give to his penetration in the lane, passing out, blocking a shot, the other aspects of his game?
Well, I don't take this wrong. There's no reason why you should get beat off the bounce on Marshall Henderson. I mean, that's the bottom line. It's like we do all these things to prevent him from shooting threes, and there's no way Trevante Bloodman or Fred Thomas should get beat off the bounce with Marshall Henderson. So we can't do both. You can't prevent him from shooting threes and prevent him from getting off the bounce. So I just thought that was inexcusable, the way he was able to get into our lane. And not only the guy on the ball, but then the guys coming over for help side rotation. And then when you come over for help side rotation, Aaron Jones and those guys like that do such a good job. Saez are coming in and crashing that you put yourself in bad position for defensive rebounding. So I really, our game plan, I'm the least bit concerned about Marshall Henderson's penetration. I'm more so about his threes. And I just thought we didn't do a good job of keeping him in front of us once we prevented the three.
What did you think of the contribution I.J. Reddy gave you after coming back from concussion?
Well, I think he's a really good basketball player, and I think he's going to be a good player in the league for us because he cares and he competes. And for a guy to come off a concussion and haven't played in 2 games to come out and play like that in a hostile environment, I just think speaks to what type of person, what type of player I.J. can be for us.
Do you think the team kind of got whatever message you were trying to send when you did that whole, line change with the 5-on-5 early in the second half?
I'm not trying to send a message. I'm trying to win. And so I can lose by 15 points with the subs, or I can lose by 15 points with the guys starting. So what's the difference?
You mentioned Sebastian Saez and Aaron Jones. How much did their effectiveness on the offensive boards help Ole Miss build that lead?
Well, I think it's a huge concern because you have to have some. Here's what happens when you play Ole Miss. It's really a 4-on-4 game because when Marshall Henderson's out there, you can't help off of him. And so now it's a 4-on-4 game, and you're trying to guard Summers. Summers has a chance to penetrate one way, and if he penetrates that way, it's either going to be Henderson on that side or it's going to be Snoop on the other side. And so now if you close out bad to Snoop and you get beat off the penetration, your bigs have to help. And when your bigs have to help, they get offensive rebounds. And so that's what I mean. We didn't do a good job individually guarding our guys because once they get into the paint, now you make guys like Jones and Saez really good players because they're good offensive rebounders.
Coach, what about Craig Sword, a guy that's been huge for you all year long? 15 attempts at the free throw line last game, 0 today. Was it something that Ole Miss was doing, off day?
No, it was something that Craig Sword was doing.
Right.
One more. All right, cool.
Thanks, Rick.